I just had to, man. Because the initial thing they tried to say it was at first was they're trying to kill themselves for 72 virgins. They're upon 72 virgins, or 42 virgins in olive oil or some shit like that. Shit that just is just made up. It's just some shit a white person wrote up and was like, oh yeah, this sounds great. Because when you don't, most people don't realize Muslims, Judaism, and Christians all believe in the same thing. So, if it's not in the Bible, Muslims don't believe in it neither. Because y'all believe in the same God, They were just playing off people's, lack of knowledge, man. And it shows, bro. But despite all that depressing shit, I'm here to tell you about, shit that, a little bit lighter. I'm sorry, I had to get through all the other shit, son. So I can do this, you can give you lighter shit, because, man, it's a lot of extra shit going on, but I'll teach you that later on. But, I need you to know the bare minimum, because this is the bare minimum they're not going to tell you. But, I could tell you a lot more stuff that's less depressing, bro. I just had to get through it. But, stuff like dragons. The story of dragons come from Africa, and you follow Greek mythology. The story of Medusa, her head gets cut off, the blood drips. Snakes come from Africa. Well, it's kind of held some truth. Then, giving white guy credit. Fucking all snakes do come from Africa. The oldest skeletons found of snakes are in Africa. But the kicker is, when snakes used to first be around, like when they first evolved from lizards, they had legs and arms. They're known to have big mouths and burly bodies. That's exactly a Chinese snake. The traditional dragon that you see. A lot of Greek mythology and other mythology stuff is based off real life events. Like the Odyssey isn't it is a propaganda. Is another propaganda story, but the Odyssey is based off of a story called the Gilgamesh. Sorry, not the Gilgamesh, but Gilgamesh. That's named after somebody, King Atlas, the story of the Titan Atlas, how he keeps up the celestial stars, stuff like that. King David, King David was black and stuff like that. You have a lot richer history that has a lot more higher points than just the government on shady stuff. Just understand that the government's on shady stuff with you because it's run by mostly white people, and they have the agenda that I explained to you earlier. But that stems from, the concept of white not being a thing at first, and it being female. That's why there's going to be things like black on black crime and stuff like that. That's not a thing, son. That's why they don't say white on white crime.